All right, guys, this just came in the mail. I wanted to kind of give this to you, and it'll come in a lot more packaging than this, but I just wanted to put it together real quick just for, just to shorten the video. Just the little manual thing here. It's the Micro Battle Belt Instruction Manual. This is just a tactical gun belt from Core Essentials. I was really interested to see what their click, I know they have a click belt technology that they utilize, and I've used other belts from them, so wanted to see kind of what the difference in their model was. And I've been looking for a new one anyway, so obviously I wanted to go with one that was going to be a little new, a little different. So there, and then you'll have just come with an Allen key as well, so as well as a measuring tape for you to kind of measure to your waistline, everything like that. So this is not a one size fits all, but it is a one belt that you actually cut to your size, which is super awesome when you're having to order this online. You just buy the whole package and it comes, and you cut it to your waistline. So it's going to be coming with an inner belt as well as the measuring tape, and then there's a little the Allen key in there, and then you have the outer belt as well. So I'm going to bring this over to the table for you guys to kind of show you how it looks and show you fit and finish. It does come with extra screws here. It'll come with the buckle as well as this extra tab to when you crank down on this, the excess buckle that is going farther. This will just be able to hold it down, and as well it's Velcroed on both sides, so you can actually just take it off. Here it is. It's Velcroed on both sides, so you don't lose it. It doesn't fall off as easily, so that's super nice. I like that. And then it's screwed in on the bottom here. So this is kind of me just wanting to show you before we go over to the table and show you how it looks. Yeah, it's a nice design. I love the honeycomb design on here. All right, so you have the inner belt. I'm actually, and you do cut this one as well, and then there's actually a metal clasp on here. See that? And then this will come with your packaging as well. You actually clamp it on there to keep this from fraying inside your for your inner belt. And when you do this, best way I can describe it is this is the Velcro part, just this like 3-inch piece or 4-inch piece right here. So when you do that, you kind of want to mesh it up to where your belt, just the inner belt, just goes over that just a little bit, so you can create that seal. Okay, and then this is going to be essentially where your buckle is, right in the center of your right in the center where you ratchet down on this, and that's going to create that really good type resistance, type seal, whatever. And so you have this on here. I'm just going to put this through the belt loops real quick. There, and you don't want this too tight, guys. Don't make it seem like this is going to be the belt that's holding up all your gear. Make it flush, I will say. Make it as I want to say as tight as you can. You know, not to where it's just seems like it's too loose, because you want as much Velcro, you want as much of the surface area of the Velcro on here in order to hold it. Because let's say if you do just take off your gear and then you want to go to concealed carry or something like that, you don't want this jing just like coming off during the middle of your training. So, and then you do that, and then you have the mesh part of it that I'd show you. That's going to be right in the middle of the belt. So, a couple things about this as well is whatever side, the best way that I've seen, and when I put it on, I'm glad I put it on before I showed you guys, because this would kind of infuriate a few people. If you have this on the opposite side, I draw with my right hand. So if I put the belt on and I cinch down on this, I have at least 2 or 3 pieces, maybe even 4 pieces of real estate I'm not able to use anymore. Okay, so if you want to put your mags, I know I've seen a lot of different setups. Some people have their mags exactly right here. They want to put them, as close to their front as possible for when they draw. They want to have, I don't know, 3, 4 mags. If you're using this for competition use, they'll have like 4 mags around here. This is just so you don't have to you have to start here and then you have your mag behind you. You want everything presented in front of you for a faster draw. So the suggestion is when you do this, have your belt on the opposite side. So this, for the actual click part of it, have it on the opposite side of where you're going to be drawing from. Because then when you fit this up, and also this that doesn't have a gun on it, but I'm saying for when you fit this up, you will have your gun there, and this will be these 2 little tabs. They will cinch down, and they'll hold that from protruding out there. So you'll have all this real estate to where you can go 1, 2, 3, and 4. It'll be right in the center, or excuse me, it'll be centered in the front of you in order for you to make a faster or a quicker draw and to have all of your rounds instead of having to draw from the back. At most, you'd probably end up just having like an AR mag if you're wanting to do one of those, like 3 or 4 in the front, and then depending on how many rounds, I don't know. Everybody has a difference of how they shoot, how they have all their duty stuff, and whatever. If they have 2 mags here, and then they can still have an AR mag or something like that. But mainly, when you have your gun, you don't want anything that's protruding. You don't want anything that's going to get in the way of your gun coming out. Especially if you have a vest on, it's just more stuff that's going to be in the way. So this is perfect for when you're drawing from a holster. If you have a vest on, usually my vest will come up to about here, and I have nothing in the way of my draw stroke when I'm presenting my weapon. So yeah. So other than that, this thing has a really good feel to it. I could probably even go down. This is pretty snug as it is, but I could probably go down even one size if I wanted to cut off another. If I wanted to cut off another part of the molly. And then as well, if if you have a buddy that wants to try your gear or anything in your setup, whatever, you can just take this off and then throw it to him. So these essentially are the parts that you're going to be cutting off. So you see each one is stitched individually for their individual purpose of molly. And these are going to be what you're cutting. Make sure that you're cutting on the side of, as the molly goes, you're not cutting on the side of the click of the, how it's inserted. So when you do that, this buckle itself it's very robust, guys. It's actually, I don't know exactly what it's made out of. It's made out of some kind of metal, but the powder coating on it is fantastic. It's a really good look, really sexy type of look for that. And I'm a really big fan of that. Those hexagons on there, like that honeycomb look, it's super nice. And as well on the bottom, when you go to, there's a flap in here that also is for your belt, so that will come over, and then you also have those additional 2 screws that will latch onto your belt as well, really making this for a secure thing. It's not going to come open, it's not going to do anything like that. But yeah, this is fantastic. And then there's just your little lever right here on the side that is giving you that freedom to, and that's all it is. It's super smooth, really good quality on this. Retail, yeah, these are about 140, 150 bucks with shipping and taxes and all that stuff. So you're going to be Yeah, you'll be paying if that's worth it to you, if that's worth it for you and your job, for what you're doing on a day-to-day basis. I would highly recommend these. If you're one thing for if you do wear these and you want to have, I know some guys will put on their gear. They'll have suspender straps, and then they'll put on their vest just to hide the suspender straps. And then this will also carry a lot of weight up this belt. So this, and this is not a flimsy belt at all, guys. Like this is really hard to collapse. So really good quality. I really do love the added things that they have on here, just like this little Velcro tab thing. That to me is awesome, especially when you're just have this on here. You can Velcro it real quick. You're good to go. All right, it is a fantastic belt. And my biggest thing for the 175s, I don't have my concealed carry holster right now. It's probably in the other room, but. One thing I like about 175s in general was, and why I bought my previous one as a 175, and just for the thickness of the belt that you're going to be using, is that you can throw, this will have a bunch of gear on it, so you won't be utilizing that as much, but if you wanted to go from, during your training, if you wanted to take off all your gear and just go strictly to concealed carry, you just undo your shirt, and then you throw your concealed carry holster on, and then you'd be good to go with whatever gun that you had with you. So, and guys, I cut this with just like a Fiskars scissors. Like they're nothing crazy. So just to get to, you don't need anything, like you don't need tin snips or anything like that to cut these. But the material is actually very, very well constructed. I'm very happy with what I got, and I will be utilizing this in future videos. So, and make sure, obviously, Loctite your shit, okay? Because nobody likes seeing just screws and shit come loose all the time. But anyway, guys, questions, comments for me, please like, subscribe. I'm really happy with what I'm seeing with all the subscribers, as well as all the questions, the comments, anything like that. I don't even care if they're negative. I really don't. Like it doesn't matter to me. So I'm really, really happy just with the feedback I've been getting on all the videos and everything. So if you guys want to see more products like this, or even other guns that I have, or even guns that my friends may have, I'd love to do reviews on them for you. So. Other than that, you guys take care. Thank you.